Welcome back to TesLUCKY, the YouTube channel where you can follow the adventures of Lucky the Tesla. This is video number 24 in our special series for the month of November, the Feeling Thankful series, where we are talking about a different feature of the Tesla every day of the month that we are thankful for. Before we get into today's feature, let me just tell you as it relates to our channel, if you already love Tesla, if you're thinking about buying a Tesla, or if you're just curious about electric vehicles in general, please subscribe to our channel, TesLUCKY. All of our videos are Tesla related. So today, feature number 24 is the trip odometers. And what's funny about this is that I was just about to say the trip odometers are a little thing that we appreciate a lot, or it's a little thing that makes a big difference, you know, when you're traveling. I feel like in many of these Feeling Thankful videos, we keep talking about little things, but there are so many little things that really set Tesla apart from any other vehicle that I have ever driven. And I think it's the accumulation of all of these little things and the incredible attention to detail that Tesla has put into the design and the production of this vehicle that makes Tesla such a special driving experience. So let me show you a few things relating to the settings in the car and how the trip odometers look on the dash. It is really, really cool that you could actually have 3 trip odometers going simultaneously, and you can, you know, kind of like, let me just show you and explain to you how I use the 3 trip odometers when driving. It's really, really cool when you're on a Tesla road trip to be able to see all the data the way it's organized here with the trip odometer. So let's take a look. On the MCU touchscreen in the Tesla, you will tap on the car and go to Quick Controls, and then Trips is right here, sort of in the middle. And then you can see here how it gives you 3 trips. You have since last charge, you have trip A, and then you have trip B. And it gives you not only the distance that you've covered, but you also have the total energy and the average energy as far as the watts per mile, which I think all of this data is just fascinating to process as we are on road trips. But a couple of the cool things here are that you can deselect trip A and trip B. You can tap on them to reselect them. You can show, why isn't that tapping? Oh, I know, because it's not on the, it's not in the instrument panel. So let me show you also how you can get it on the instrument panel here, right behind the steering wheel. You click on the left scroll wheel, and then you go up or down, I mean, to change the options there on the screen, and then you just tap on trips. So now you can see that the three things that are selected over here, since last charge, trip A and trip B, are also over here. I haven't used the trip odometer in a while, haven't reset it, probably since we went to LA back in September. We did go on another road trip, but we had to go in the rental car because we didn't have Lucky, because she was at the body shop. So what I like to do when traveling is I have the trip A, I reset that every day, so that represents like how many miles I have driven that specific day. And then I keep trip B for the overall trip. So I will reset trip B at the beginning of the trip, and then reset trip A every morning. And then you have the since last charge data as well, which sometimes comes in handy. Now, something that I just learned from reading the manual is that you can actually change the names of trip A and trip B. So if you tap on it, you can actually put in here, like I'm going to just say Las Vegas road trip. And now it doesn't say trip A, it says Las Vegas road trip. And it also changed over here. It says Las Vegas road trip. I did not know this morning when I woke up that that type of customization was possible with the trip odometers. So it's just another example of how I continue to learn more about Lucky every day, and that producing these feeling thankful videos has actually been a good education for me as well. So with the example that I just gave, however, let me rename this. I'm going to rename the road trip A, and I'm going to call that like today. So that, not to that, today. And then on trip B, I will put this like the, we went on a big East Coast road trip last June, so I'm just going to use the example, East Coast road trip. Okay, so now it's customized there, and it's also customized there, which I think is pretty cool. Now, I still don't know why that tapping on that doesn't do anything. If anybody knows why I'm tapping on current trip and it doesn't do anything, let me know. That might be because we don't have anything programmed into the navigation. That probably would be if I put something into the navigation. Let me just put like unicorn nails into the navigation. Now let's see what happens in the trips. Nope, that doesn't do it. That is a mystery to me for now. So we'll cancel that trip to unicorn nails. The last thing I want to show in the trip odometer is that if you want to only have some of the options there, you can deselect them, and now there's less data on the screen. I only see the East Coast road trip. I could take the odometer off. No, I can't take the odometer off. What is going on here with these tapping options? Wonder why. Okay, now I can take the odometer off, and now I can put on current trip. Okay, so we have current trip at the top. We can't rename that. Since last charge, today East Coast road trip, and then the odometer is off. Now can I add the odometer back? Nope, I think it just gives you 4 lines of data. That's why I wasn't able to add current trip, because when I take off current trip, and I now can add odometer. So you have up to 4 fields there. So yet another learning here about how the trip odometers work. But this is far better than the trip odometer that I had in my last car. Really like all the flexibility and customization here with the Tesla trip odometers. So that is the overview of the settings and the trip odometers here in Lucky. Another one of those little things that makes a big difference in our driving experience. Absolutely love how the trip odometers work in the Tesla. So we hope you will come back for the next video in this series, and we appreciate you spending time today with us here on TesLUCKY, talking about all things Tesla. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.